Well, we can... Finally safe. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. The New Orleans Pelicans preparing to defend home court in this Western Conference battle. And this matchup with Los Angeles, hard to believe. Just the first game of the NBA's 82-game regular season schedule. Last season, they couldn't get the edge in the matchup as they went 1-2 in the season series. It's Davis on the wing. Pass to Howard. From the corner. Offensive rebound.
And when you think of Howard, defense and rebounding immediately comes to mind. I mean, he knows his role and plays it pretty well.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you'd expect to miss the mark by that much.
Anthony with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Out to Ingram. Clark for both teams tonight. Unbelievable talent up front.
Kevin, you're right. I love seeing what we have in store in the paint area in this matchup. I think that's likely where this game is going to be decided.
Oh!
Oh, man! And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
And it's in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Ingram outside. Pass to Williamson. And Davis pulls it down.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Korkmaz. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Excellent use of size there by Valanciunas. Reaching out and just swatting that shot away.
Here's Simmons. Here's Howard. Williamson with the block. Now here's Anthony. Williamson outside. To the middle. Back to Valanciunas. And stolen by Simmons. Inside. Davis with the bucket.
Anthony Davis understands the value of points in transition, getting out and finishing on the break.
Here's Ingram. And Thibault sends it back. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. From the arc, it's good from long range. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Lakers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Valanciunas inside. Over Howard. And the shot is long. And here's Los Angeles. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
So valuable on the defensive side of the ball, Simmons goes beyond personal, Clark. He can guard 1 through 5 at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, you start with his tremendous athleticism for a guy that's a legitimate 6'11". He takes pride in defending, and he's disruptive as well as disciplined.
They get it back. To the paint. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on Los Angeles.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
And how chaotic was this offseason for Simmons? I mean, the trade rumors swirling, stepping back from Team Australia, ultimately traded. And you talk about someone just dying for a fresh start.
Down low, Valanciunas. And it's blocked by Jordan. And so the ball's out of bounds. Graham touched it last.
Ball.
Lakers leading by 12. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Willie Green.
Hey, Kevin. Yes, when I asked him about his game plan defensively, he said they were trying to shut off the lane and prevent easy baskets. He knows that may leave open shooters out on the perimeter, but he's willing to take that risk. We'll see if the opponent can make those shots. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. And it's blocked by Jordan. Pass to Anthony. Clock at 6. Back to Ingram. Over Anthony. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Kristaps Porzingis. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line.
Back in February of 2018, Kristaps Porzingis suffered a serious ACL injury as a member of the Knicks. 18 months and a trade to Dallas later, Kristaps was back on the court, and it's great for the league to have him back, and he's really an entertaining, talented player.
It's kind of a comedy of errors for him in this first half thus far. Just been all over the place.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line. Just a shade under 90%.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, I mean, he's a surefire Hall of Famer. And he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt he'll be in Springfield.
The shot's good. Porzingis has got 5 now.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And first time out. Out of the game called for New Orleans.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Satoransky, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one's on Anthony. For New Orleans, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season. They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Pass to Temple for 3, and Davis pulls it down. Here's Rondo. Lays it up off the glass.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
And so it's... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort, defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Some super teams come together, Clark, on paper, and they look like sure things for the finals. But just how important are the other things, the intangibles?
Yeah, I think the intangibles, Kevin, are the most important things. When you talk about chemistry, trust, connectedness, those things just don't happen because you have great talent in 3 or 4 players. You have to have a team that's committed to one another and that trusts one another, and it takes time to build that into a championship caliber unit. So those intangibles are really important if you're going to win a championship.
Simmons with it, outguarded by Ingram.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And it's Williamson missing.
New Orleans.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work, but I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. The defensive end, he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. A drive by Williamson. Yep, that one goes. Valanciunas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Here's Davis. Some solid defense from Ingram.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Shoots from the corner. Pelicans keep it alive. Back to Valanciunas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out left to the wing. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession.
Coming to the floor.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
That's tipped. Ingram with the steal. Graham gets a wide open look. To the wing on the left. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Williamson. It's sent back down by Simmons. Count that bucket.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
To the inside. Davis.
Pelicans foul.
Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Personal foul.
Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line.
Graham with the bounce pass. Ingram outside. Pass to Valanciunas. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Valanciunas has got 10 points in the game.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down. Yeah, and the crowd immediately letting the officials hear it after that whistle.
Clearly an unpopular call, to say the least, no doubt about it.
And Nunn has got the ball here for the Lakers. Here's Simmons. And another shot. And they convert it fast on attempt number 3. 8 points for him.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Los Angeles making a switch here.
Rajon Rondo.
Here's Satoransky. Off target from three-point range.
New Orleans 5.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Pelicans ball.
And here is Satoransky.
Second violation.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Here's Howard. Pelicans with the rebound. Here's Temple. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And finished off by Hernangomez.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Here's Hernangomez. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Hernangomez has got 4 this quarter.
Boy, Harden is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. He never hesitates to find the open guy.
Howard, good.
Dwight Howard.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Free throw good, Hernangomez. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker, Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
With the drive, here's Murphy. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Pelicans trail by 20 to the middle. And then Murphy with the dunk.
Nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Porzingis is double. Shoots over Satoransky. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Temple. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Hernangomez to the right side. 5 to shoot. Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
Here's Temple. "20 seconds left to play in the first half. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. It's to Porzingis. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Porzingis has got his third basket of the night.
You know, Rondo is a master teacher when it comes to the pick and roll. He knows exactly how to take advantage of what the defense permits.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
The Lakers, 44.
And so it's Los Angeles, holding a big 18. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Lakers leading by 18. At the top of the key, Korkmaz. Back to Simmons. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal
Great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Graham with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. Out to Ingram. Deflects the pass. And Davis sends it back.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart.
That is
his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Buries it from three-point range.
Well, I like how assured, how self-assured Ingram looks pulling up from there. I mean, he either torches you with his speed to the rim or his jumper if you give him space.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Moment here now for an injury report. And now, David Aldridge has an update for us on Zion Williamson. David, what's the news?
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for New Orleans. He told me that there are strained ligaments in the elbow, but that is it. Luckily, no major structural damage. Well, this is definitely unlucky, and especially right at the start of the season. The adjustments will be plentiful going forward. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
All right, look who's coming to the court. Come on, get up and get loud for your Pelicans dance team.
Lakers leading by 15. Simmons inside.
When he gets aggressive shooting, and I think Simmons is at his best when he's attacking and being aggressive, earns a trip to the line there as a result.
The Lakers have shot just above 55% of the line, going 5 of 9.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. It's deflected. They recover it. Back to Ellington. Shot clock at 5. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. Pelicans trail by 16. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
You know, it's not only his size and strength and athleticism, but Davis's timing is so special. That's why he boards it so well.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
Here's Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Really rare to see a guy that's 6'11" have the kind of elite passing skills that Ben Simmons has. Really, really impressive.
Ingram outside. Driving inside. Over to the wing. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
It's tipped. Here's Thibault. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
I'll tell you, the plus wingspan is part of what makes Williamson so difficult to defend.
Jordan trying to free himself up. Tries again. Got a piece of it. Ingram up top. He's got 8. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And the Lakers call time here.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
It's about to be a t-shirt bonanza. Make some noise.
Both teams changing it up here. Lakers leading by 17. And it's Rondo penetrating. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devontae Graham. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
His 3rd personal foul.
The Pelicans making a switch
3rd
here.
Team foul. Substitution for you.
To Porzingis. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Hart with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Outside Murphy. A shot off that time. And it's the Lakers the other way.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd.
Porzingis inside. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around.
Hello, Anthony.
Good on the triple. Anthony's got 7 points in the game.
Nice look from Porzingis. Good vision there. That's what he has to do with the ball in his hand. Scan the floor, see what's available, keep his teammates involved as much as possible.
Good on the three-point shot. Temple's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Here's Rondo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Rondo's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Outside Rondo. The 3 from Anthony. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist.
3.
Anthony's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Lakers. Satoransky looking around. Here's Temple. Right wing. Pass to Satoransky. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Hernan Gomez. And finish off by Hernan Gomez.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can.
I don't know how he was able to execute the reverse with that stingy defense that was being played there.
Now, Satoransky. Pass to Murphy. The 3. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Los Angeles taking a 19-point lead into the break. They've been playing some inspiring. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Now here's Graham. Down low. Here's Williamson. It's sent back down by Simmons. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Here's Porzingis.
New Orleans.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal
It's going to be
foul.
on Zion Williamson.
First team foul.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that
At the line
foul.
for the Lakers.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Porzingis. And so Graham will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans, trailing by 19. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Pass to Valanciunas. Porzingis with the steal. Davis with it. Now defended by Williamson.
New Orleans.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his third.
There are very
personal
few that
foul.
can handle and battle with Davis inside. I mean, he's got really tremendous strength and agility and a nice touch.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
Back to Anthony. Valanciunas inside. And it's sent back by Howard.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
To the paint. Here's Howard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Brandon Ingram.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
Third team foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact
At the line for
and a
the
good
Lakers.
call by the officials.
Dwight Howard.
That free throw missing.
At the line for 2.
And he sinks the second. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Williamson, the screen. Down low. And the dunk by Williamson.
Difficult to guard and pick and roll. Zion's combination of mobility and quickness along with that strength just so lethal.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination. And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Here's Davis. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Pass to Valanciunas. Kicks it out to Williamson. They get a hand on it. Back to Valanciunas. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
All right, look who's coming to the court. Come on, get up and get loud for your Pelicans dance team.
Lakers substitution.
Los Angeles leading by 19 points. Outside, Porzingis. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Ingram. Driving in. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And the speed Ingram has makes him a nightmare for defenses in pick and rolls. I mean, he constantly keeps them on skates and wondering what's next.
Ben Simmons.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And here is Satoransky. Out to the right wing. Williamson right side. And the dunk by Williamson.
Just a freight train going downhill. No one willing to step in front of the massive Williamson.
Pelicans trailed by 17. Pass to Satoransky. Back to Williamson. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Porzingis is double. He gets it in there.
Kristaps Porzingis.
Porzingis has got 4 this quarter.
You know, at 7'3", not many guys can defend Porzingis. I mean, especially when he's operating this close to the rim.
Ingram outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Simmons looking it over. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his
It's on Cole Anthony.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was
For
obvious.
Los Angeles. Ben Simmons taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
You know, Ben Simmons is so unique as a player. I think he's one of the few non-bigs who can actually dominate a game scoring below the foul line. Not just scoring, but with his passing, too.
Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Here's Ingram, and the Pelicans miss again. Lakers leading by 20. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 they had tonight.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Ben Simmons.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
You know, I tell you what, you can make a case he's the best player in the league. Davis is really the total package, both ends of the floor, and he continues to get better.
Here's Satoransky. Pass to Murphy. Shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Thibault with the ball. He doesn't hit that one. Now Satoransky. Here's Temple. Over Thibault. And the Pelicans miss again.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Here's Temple. No good. And so it's the Lakers taking.
All the same, it's harder to tell them apart some days. I thought I'd call them out all together rather than waste the amount of bars it'll take for me to call them out by name. Caught a glimpse of the alternate world I've introduced to you via the studio. Got them studying our mixtape. I'm from the hood like my mama, put that on my mama. I laid the law down like Parliament, all just with a pen and page.
You can't be everything to everybody. I wanna be your lover, your best friend, your Batman, Spider-Man, fight the pilot, now your rivals in. I wanna you to be the one to heal you up. I wanna be the one to on nights when you need to cheer you up. I wanna be the one to build you up. A wall worth $5 billion bucks to keep out the rah-rah and the blah blah blah. So nobody's try to steal your thunder, pull you under, toss my f***s out, Royal Rumble. We done moved out to the boondocks, built a big house. There he wonders how some weather. Along the way he went from Huey to Eddie Winsler. I've been so disconnected, my perspective is ignorant. When you rich, don't wanna correct you. Say something crazy, they won't interject. Do every you want, they gon' let you. Dangerous when there's nobody to check you. I be having to check myself. Stop hoarding that money, you know you got plenty. I be having to spread my wealth. I used to be at the crib myself, 7 years old, off of Brad Boulevard, where they gon' stand on the corner, one hand. Then they ran when there go the laws. And I packed up a bag and I took up north on the path of a star. And I ran into you like I met you before. Now me and you going half on the boys sing. Hugging the block all day. I had nowhere to go. She gave me a place to stay. She gave me a heart to hold. I still got it to this day. She riding with me on the road. She riding with me in the A. Hugging the block, okay. She gave me the gift for my son. And plus we got one on the way. She gave me a family to love, but that I can never repay. I'm crying while writing these words. The tears, they feel good on my face. Hey. And yesterday could feel just like a waste, yeah. If I don't love you, I'm supposed to. And yesterday could feel just like a waste, yeah. If I don't love you, I'm supposed to.
Hey, dial tone, in a place I can't explain, I guess you just gonna have to go. And I can tell you how I got here, when you get here, you gon' know. I have an animal and I have a ghost. Hey, echo, down my ego, let me check on battleship, I sink afloat, I'm Malcolm Missile, Roman Greco, dial tone, never a hole, shout out Toto. Twilight zone, no one can reach me. Get my elbow room like Dusty Rose. Come back, some taste the benches, missing benches. The wrestlers hungry. Intestines cut the grapevine, cut corp. If you infected, doctor, give me the diagnosis. Cabin fevers. Hey, dial tone, in a place I can't explain. I guess you just gonna have to go. Hey, dial tone, and I can tell you how I got here. When you get here, you gon' know. Dial tone. Right back and told her I'm now home. Yeah, dial tone. I'm in the twilight zone. I have an animal, I have a ghost. And nomad, I'm a vagabond forever on the road. I'm in the twilight zone. I have a setup, I have a soul. Lot of Texas P, lot of insects kicking in. I could win the Sion, I'm throw. Every king got a, every up I got a. Everything gon' fall together, something had to fall apart. It's the day of the dog. Saw the double ones when they roll, they can't them all. Every king got it, every up I got a. Everything gon' fall together, something had to fall apart. It's the day of the dog. I need a home for. In a blink that is gone.
Holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans.
It was surprising they lost both games to this team last year. You would have thought the opposite.
Now here's Grant. The shot no good. Horford with some nice D. Outside, Brown. Lets the three fly. The Pelicans pull it in. And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
Here's Smart, following the score by New Orleans. Pass to Brown. Up top, Cousins. 6 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And here's Anthony. Goes up on the wing. And he gets it to go.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Now here's Cousins. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Cousins not a great foul shooter coming out of college, but with how many times he gets hacked and goes to the free throw line, he's become more and more consistent there.
Here's New Orleans. Anthony outside. Pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Horford. Now Cousins. The shake. And the layup is up and in.
That's a high percentage shot there, especially for Cousins. Just a nice touch inside.
Here's Graham. Can't hit that one. And Boston going the other way now. Outside, Brown. Pass to Cousins. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Cousins has gotten a second bucket on the night.
Yeah, well, he's used to that right there. Cousins does not let the contact deter him. He knows it's not just one guy. It could be multiples. He's still going to find a way to score.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
A nice shot by Brown.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Williamson. Will it go? And Williamson throws it down.
And once Zion gets that close and it's a position that he likes, that backboard's going to be shaking.
Back to Brown. Here's Cousins. Valanciunas covering. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
That's his first.
The tricks of the big man, DeMarcus Cousins, on display there. Terrific at showing the ball, getting his man to jump out of position, and taking full advantage.
Now here's Anthony. Here's Williamson. Inside. Now Valanciunas. Outside Ingram. 5 to shoot. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
And Ingram really can handle either part of that pick and roll. He can be the screener, and then he can roll, or he can score off it. Nice option.
A nice shot by Brown.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
And it's Ingram off the drive. And he gets the bucket. Ingram's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, he's throwing the defense off balance, and then he gets to the bucket. That's a nice move from Ingram.
Smart outside. Cousins for three. Pelicans cleared away. Anthony outside. Going inside. Kicks it out to Williamson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on to Marcus Cousins.
Sometimes it's the ripcord you have to pull, Kevin, in guarding Zion. The only way to stop him is to foul him. Well, after going first to nobody's surprise in June 2019, Zion Williamson had to wait a little bit before he got his first NBA game, suffering that knee injury in the preseason. And that debut came in January, the 22nd of 2020.
Now here's Ingram. Changes up. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the
Williamson inside.
Robert Williams.
2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. In one of the most anticipated debuts in league history, Zion delivered.
Oh, man, it was an incredible stretch during that third quarter of the game. It was on national TV, and Williamson scored 17 points in a quick 3 minutes, knocked down 4 trays, and all of a sudden the NBA was abuzz that Zion Williamson had arrived.
Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Just love it when B.I. gets up like that and just stretches out for 2.
Here's Brown. And again, another missed shot. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ingram.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now here's Brown. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 5. From about 19. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Brown's got 8.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Satoransky with it. Now guarded by Brown. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. Horford with a steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Offensive board. Outside Richardson. Misses the 3. It's hard on the wing. Second chance shot. And Hernan Gomez with the lay-in. And the Pelicans lead by 4. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter.
Pelicans to the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
In the NBA, Brent, new numbers like effective field goal percentage. What do you think of them?
Well, I like them because, BA, they give you a better evaluation of the player and maybe the shot selection and how it is you can find more efficiency in the way that some guys approach what they do offensively.
And here are the Pelicans now. The Celtics making their last shot. Now here's Satoransky. Yep, that one's good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Schroeder with it. Puts up a three. He can't get it to go. Now New Orleans takes it the other way.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Temple. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Hernan Gomez. Off the left rim and out. Boston trailing. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks. Shots good by Hart.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And here's Schroeder outside. They get it back. Dunn outside. Out left to the wing. Tries again. Hart pulls it in. Stolen by Schroeder. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Doubled by Hart. Back to Williams.
Pelicans foul. Garrett Temple. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Williams. And the ball out of play. The Pelicans will have it.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
New Orleans in the lead. Outside Ingram. Up and over Richardson. Outside for Ingram. 4-3. And again, New Orleans, no good. Left side Schroeder. Driving inside. Brandy hails from Germany. Dennis Schroeder, one of the fastest guys in the league. He is a blur when he's on his game.
And also, let's not forget, I mean, he played 3 years professionally in his native Germany before coming to the association, and he has never looked back. Now, it took some time, but Schroeder found a home with the Celtics. Now, he didn't get the big payday he was hoping for, but a short deal still allows him to prove what he can do. A great deal to bring a talent like Schroeder to this Boston team. I actually like this fit. I think it's going to work well for both. More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
To the middle. Here's Williams. And rejected.
Now you got to be aware when Valanciunas is in the area. He's capable of sending your shot back. Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Ooh, poked away.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
And here's Ingram from the arc.
DeMarcus Cousins.
And again, no good by New Orleans.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
At the line,
he makes 1 or 2 that time. The Pelicans trail. Anthony in the post. Out to the wing. Back to Williamson. Oh, Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. To the paint. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 8 points.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
Pass to Cousins. There's the block. And they'll get another chance. Oh, nice shot by Brown.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 7. Here's Valanciunas. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
A minute 42 left in the second quarter. Smart with the ball, and it's Graham picking him up. Outside, Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Right side, Ingram. Valanciunas down low. And he banks in the layup. Valanciunas has got 8 points in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Nesmith. Horford inside. Here's Nesmith. Down low. Clock at 6. Stolen by Valanciunas. Up ahead. Cousins with the steal. And here's Brown for 3. The Pelicans pull it in. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Here's Williamson. The shot, no good. And Boston going the other way now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Personal foul.
That's his 3rd foul so far.
Team foul.
Boston on offense. They trail by 1.
Ingram.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And here's Brown for 3. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark.
The Celtics, 32. The Pelicans, 35.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's been the guy making things happen for New Orleans. Piling up the numbers that quarter. Already, he's got a double-double. We'll be right back. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boston trailing. Smart outside. Takes a 3. The shot won't fall. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Pass to Anthony. Williamson with it. And Williamson throws it down.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Think about the early part of Brandon Ingram's career. So long and so skinny, people worried about his frame and that he might not have the ability to put on the weight and deal with the rigors. That's not true.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Apparently, he didn't appreciate giving up points.
I mean, just throws it down right in the man's face. Now here's Williamson. He's got 9. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. Here's Williamson. Outside Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Williamson with it. Now Horford defending. Graham misses. And when it comes to Ingram's strength, Brent, he's proved it doesn't affect his ability to be a dominant scorer.
Kevin Durant and Steph Curry, of recent memory, were guys that came in thin and wiry. People thought they were going to get pushed around. Ingram now doing the pushing, especially on the offensive end.
Now here's Williamson. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Nesmith. Now here's Cousins. Valanciunas covering. Here's an 8-footer. Valanciunas with a rebound. New Orleans in the lead. Outside Grant. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
It's stolen by Smart. Outside, Brown. Up top, Cousins. Deflected. And he recovers it. And that one drops. Cousins has got 9 points. It's stolen by Smart. Cousins down low. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
That one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Anthony outside. It's tipped.
Well, offensively, you better respect the reach of DeMarcus Cousins. Terrific at getting a hand on that one and swatting it away.
Now here's Anthony. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
The assist.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
And he just continues to improve his jumper. When Brown hits those consistently, defenses better watch out.
It's Anthony on the take. Outside for Ingram. Buries it from 3.
Ingram.
11 points in the game.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Smart outside. Pass to Cousins. Shot clock at 6. And here's Brown. Covered by Ingram. 3-pointer. Pelicans cleared away.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Anthony outside. Outside for Ingram. And here's Williamson. He's got 13. And it's good for 2.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
To the inside. Cousins down low. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him. Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Brown. 22 points for him. Cousins can't hit.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Sends it home from 3-point land. Brown's got 25 points in the game.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Brown with the steal. Smart with the ball. And it's Graham picking him up. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
He takes it in. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Cousins. Outside, Brown. Screen by Horford. Kick out to Brown. Back to Horford. 5 on the clock. For the lead. Williams grabs the board. Outside Ingram. Pass to Valanciunas. .32 seconds left in the third quarter here. Up and in on the layup. Valanciunas has got 14 points for the game. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Now Cousins. Anthony grabs the board. Deflects the pass. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. Timeout called to the Celtics.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
Timeout called. The Pelicans.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics.
8 seconds left in the third. Three-quarters of play and a close one here. Pelicans ahead. Up 2.
Right.
And when we return
onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. New Orleans in the lead. Satoransky right side. Rebounded by the Celtics. Now here's Schroeder. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And Schroeder just one of those guys with his speed, extremely difficult to guard. He gets the screen, uses the quickness, advantage Dennis Schroeder.
And it's Temple missing.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Outside, Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's New Orleans with it. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Satoransky with it. Here's Temple. And again, New Orleans, no good. To take the lead. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The one thing about Dennis Schroeder as a point guard that you have to respect is he's fearless about attacking the rim.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Anthony. And he makes it on the layup. And we've made our way through just over 1.5 minutes of this fourth quarter. They get it back. Ingram up top. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Brandon Ingram's advantage when he's down low like that still comes through in his length.
Dunn outside. Parker, no good. Here's Ingram. On the take. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
It's been fun watching Brandon Ingram's scoring stats climb. He's a guy who can really fill it up, whether he's inside or outside of the arc.
You know, Grant, what's really impressive about Ingram's scoring is what he can do on those nights when he just goes off.
Oh, yeah, we've seen some explosive stuff from him on the offensive end from time to time. Now, when he's dialed in, he can absolutely torch you. You just wish he could perform at that level every night.
Hey, guys, the head coach of the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. He told his players not to worry about the score. He believes in their talent, and he believes they'll be the stronger team down the stretch. Now, they've just got to go out and prove it. Guys.
Here's Parker. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Parker's gotten his first basket of the night.
Pretty calm in the paint there from Jabari, taking his time and getting the shot that he wanted.
And Williams over to help. Valanciunas can't get it to go. Boston trailing. Left side, Brown. Brown draws the double. Goes up at the elbow. They get it again. Williams. No good off the glass.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Double team on Ingram. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he's able to get it back. Here's Williamson. Out to Anthony. Pass to Williamson. And another shot. And he sinks the layup.
Williamson.
And the Pelicans lead by 3.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Left side, Brown.
New Orleans foul.
And Devontae Graham is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Timeout, New Orleans. Let me hear you, fans. Get up and make some noise. Fans, your Celtics dancers. Coming onto the floor.
Here's Williams.
Al Horford.
Outside, Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. Here's Graham. And here's Valanciunas. Williamson is double. Out to the right wing. Graham for 3. Back to Williamson. To the right side. And there's a 3-second violation. Now Schroeder. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Oh, blocked by Ingram. Inside. And stolen by Williamson. Back to Ingram. Pass to Williamson.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Williamson's got 4 points in the quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
Got to give them credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Kick out to Brown. There's 1:17 left in the fourth. And the jam by Brown.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Anthony left side. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far.
Third team foul. At the line for the Pelicans, Cole Anthony.
It's now a 2-possession game thanks to that free throw.
DeMarcus Cousins.
Now here's Ingram. Williamson right side. Anthony left side. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession.
Pelicans ball.
.55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ingram. No good that time. And Boston going the other way now. Pass to Cousins. Money!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
I've seen that. They're a huge possession, and he nets it.
To the paint. Outside for Ingram. Anthony outside. Brown with the steal.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To tie it up. Into the lane. Ooh, offline. Oh, wow. A huge basket to tie the game.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
And it's Ingram off the drive.
More and more the contact just not slowing down Brandon Ingram as he mixes it up on the inside through contact.
Brown missed it, and so it's the Pelicans who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
Like a field trip. Know I'm going hard, think I'll finally find a meal tick. It ain't about the money, but if I get it, then I will quit. I can't do no 9 to 5 forever. I got big dreams. Put myself above it, mindset is on 6 strings. I remember used to call my mama, come and get me. Now every time she see me casual, pull up in a Bentley. I ain't flexing, it's just motivation. So many talents, just like channels when you switching stations. They be looking at that boy like he's so amazing. G.O.D. on my side, no more explanations. That's all I gotta say. talking. Ain't no more.
I sip a hot tea, watching RG flip on Meathead. I left the page ripped torn, writing what the beat said. On the mic is heat red, ghetto edge, street bread, all crooked. Could eat wheat and gluten free. He is who he is who he be. Mind your biz for me. It could even help you in the long run. What good's a song if the jong's no fun? Son, Shogun, invisible armor level 5. Couldn't stay alive, playing job, beaming on the telemetry. Old enough to be your Uncle Prime Time MC. Although prefer the term rhymer, third time a slurred word primer. Dime my mama and make sure it stay tight. It's only right on the daylight and the nightlife. They bite trife. From the bug to happy-go-lucky. Ask him, do he really give a no ice bucket list?
Yeah,
struck a nugget duck.
When I guess I prefer me going that because